I know some of y'all thinking, man, he gonna get on here and get the cuss. Well, mother, no, we ain't gonna do all that. But I will say this, man. It is a long season, bro. Right now, if they take the necessary steps, make the necessary adjustments, then we'll be a lot better going forward, right? I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. 0-30. Carolina bust our ass. Hey, I feel like they were still trying to ride high from last week. But if that was the case, then y'all would have came out way harder than what y'all did. Now, what I don't have time for is all the excuses. And what I be, tired of hearing a lot, oh, credit to the other guys, credit to those guys. Man, listen, bro. A lot of that we did to ourselves. Do I think Raheem Morris is a good head coach? I think he all right. Do I think Zach Robinson is a good offensive coordinator? No, I don't. Do I think we can do better? Yes, I do. But here's the truth. If we get another offensive coordinator in here, how good are we going to be going forward with that guy? You understand? Now, it just seemed like this day wasn't going good for us, period. We couldn't get nothing off the ground. We couldn't get no sacks. We couldn't get no. Well, we got one sack. I give them that. The defense did what they could. We're gonna give credit when credit's due. They did what they could. What they was only able to do. That offense, though. Penix. Do I think Penix is a good quarterback? He has good potential. But it's a little thing called being consistent. And my issue with a lot of these rookies is when they have games like that, they start to get in their feelings and start to, losing confidence in themselves. You can't lose confidence, little dude. You got to get back on that horse and get to doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, they put Kirk in. It was good to see Cap out there. Good to see Cap out there. But do we want to see him going forward? I don't know. This week in practice, we'll see what they got going on. But I'm going to tell you, bro, you can't come in there half-stepping on Sunday playing against the Commanders. Because, boy, if Jaden Daniels is healthy, he going to be a problem. You know what type of quarterback he is. He like to run up and down that field. You know what that boy do. You know what you're getting when you coaching against a guy like Dan Quinn. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get a relentless defense that's going to come at you every chance they get. All they going to do is watch this tape right here. And my problem with Zach Robinson is he's too predictable as an offensive coordinator. Too predictable. Now, do I think we'll win more games? Yeah. Do I think we're playoff bound? Could be. But I always say you can tell what type of team you got within the first 5 games of the season. And you can really say 6 because a lot of teams don't play their starters during the preseason. And that's another problem for me. Now listen, I'm from Atlanta, man. Straight from the turf. You dig what I'm saying? Win or lose, I'm riding with this city. I don't cheer for other cities. I don't cheer for other teams. I watch a good football game. You know what I'm saying? And then if it ain't them birds playing, I'ma just watch a good football game. I ride with my city, homie. That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of them other dudes, we don't do all that. It's ride or die with us over here. And there's a lot of Falcon fans that feel just like me. You did what I'm saying. Win or lose, we holding it down for the turf because that's just what it do. Now, what do I want to see going forward? I want to see consistency. That's what I want to see. I want to see better play calling, man. I want to see better coaching. For the life of me, I can't understand how these guys wasn't prepared for today. I don't understand it. They came out flat, completely flat. And that don't happen, bro. With Carolina, they just outlasted. Defense was clicking. Their offense was doing what they needed to do. Some say it was a humbling game for us. I ain't gonna go that far. You win some, you lose some. But the trick is to not stay in this loss. Don't let this loss define us. You understand what I'm saying? We got to move forward. Now, like I say, next week going to be a hell of a test because we got the Commanders coming into town, boy. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going to be rough. I can promise you that. As much as Jaden Daniels like to run, that's what he going to do. So we going to have to do what we need to do. Figure out what the move's going to be. Figure out who we're going to start at quarterback. I feel like Phoenix is going to start. He'll have a better game. I know he will. He'll have a better game. So I ain't just going to kid a boy like that. I'm going to just say he'll have a better game going forward. This is just a game that, hey, unfortunately, everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has one. It's what you do after though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more passes. I want to see more play action rollouts. I love the running game. If you can get it going, but get that passing game going as well. And I understand that the run opens up the pass. I get that. So we got to do what we got to do. But there's always rise up around here, man. Always. You did what I'm saying. So listen, shout out to all you Falcon fans, everybody out there, bro. We here. We just got to do what we got to do. Y'all already know. You feel me? So hold it down. Get at your boy, man. Put something in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all feel like, man. How y'all feeling out there, man. It's going to be a rough one, boy, this week. They going to talk their trash. But they do know this is an uncharacteristic act with a team like what we have, bro. Because on paper, we are the better team, straight up. So get at me, man. Holler at me. Let me know what to do. Yeah.